Hi students, today we are going to learn the remaining portion of our lesson. Okay. So students, what are things we learned in the previous class? Yes, we learned about what? We learned about, yes, the human circulatory system in the previous classes. Then we just introduced about the excretion in animals. What do you mean by excretion? We know that excretion means to remove the waste from an organism, a living thing. Remove the waste from a living thing. Okay. Next, today we are going to learn about the excretory system in humans. Excretory system in humans. The excretory system in humans consists of different parts. Kidney, urinary bladder, urethra, then ureter, then urinary opening. It is just opening. So these parts, kidney, urinary bladder, urethra, then ureter, these constitutes the excretory system in humans. These parts constitutes the excretory system in where? In humans. The excretory system in where? In humans. Okay. So we know that first of all we can see that there are two kidneys there in our excretory system. How many kidneys? Yes, two kidneys are there. Okay. Then first of all, what is the function of kidney? We know that in our inside our body there is lots of waste are produced. So these waste are removed from our body through our blood. The waste which is present in the blood has to be removed from the body. How this is done? To the waste accumulated in the blood. The waste accumulated in the blood. How we can remove from that waste? Yes, through the excretory system in humans. The excretory system in humans consists of kidney, urinary bladder, urethra and ureter. Okay, first of all, we are going to learn about the first part, kidney. There are two kidneys are there. So the kidney, the function of kidney. A mechanism to filter the blood. The kidney is used to filtering blood. To filter blood. Then this is done by the blood capillaries inside the kidneys. We can see capillaries. We know about capillaries. So small veins are there. So the filtering of blood takes place inside the kidney with the help of capillaries. Small capillaries are there. Capillaries. Okay, so inside the kidneys there are lots of capillaries there. So through capillaries the kidney can remove or filter the blood. Then when the blood reaches the two kidneys, it contains both useful and harmful substances. Then we know that the blood flowing through our body reaches the two kidneys. Then that blood contains useful and harmful substances. Then the useful substances are absorbed back into the blood. The useful substances are absorbed back into the blood. Then the waste dissolved in the water are removed as urine. The waste dissolved in the water are removed in the form of urine. Then from the kidneys the urine goes into where? From the kidneys the urine goes into urinary bladder through a pipe that is called ureter. So we know that inside our body the blood flows. So the blood contains useful and harmful substances. The useful substances are absorbed by the blood itself. Then the waste dissolved in the water our body. Then, first of all, the waste dissolved in water is transported from the kidney to urinary bladder through a pipe ureter. From with the help of tube-like structure, that is ureter, the urine is passed from kidney to urinary bladder. It is stored in the bladder and is passed down through the urinary opening. It is stored in the urinary bladder. Then it will pass into urethra. Then it passes through urethra. Then it passes through urinary opening. Okay. Once again about our excretory system in humans. Excretory system in humans consists of kidneys, ureters, bladder and urethra. Urethra form the excretory system. Two kidneys are there. So, kidneys, urinary bladder, ureter and urethra constitute what? Excretory system. Then the blood contains harmful and useful substances. The useful substances are absorbed back to the blood. Then the waste substances are substances dissolved in the water is passed from our body in the form of urine. Then first of all, the waste is removed from the kidney through a tube-like structure. Removed from the kidney to urinary bladder through a tube-like structure, that is called ureter. From the ureter, it is transported to the urinary bladder. Then the urine is stored in the urinary bladder. Then it passed to urethra. Then it is passed through urinary opening. Passed out to urinary opening. Okay, next one. An adult human being normally passes about 1 to 1.8 liter of urine in 24 hours. How many liters of urine? Is 1 to 1.8 liter of urine. 1 to 1.8 liter of urine passed in 24 hours. An adult human being normally passes about 1 to 1.8 liter urine in 24 hours. Then the urine consists of different substances. Once again, about the excretory system in humans, the excretory system consists of kidneys, urinary bladder, ureter, then urethra. Then here two kidneys contains capillaries. So these capillaries helps to filter the blood. So the blood contains harmful and useful substances. So the useful substances are absorbed by the blood itself. Then the waste are removed from the kidney to the urinary bladder through a tube-like structure, that is called the ureter. Then it is stored in the urinary bladder. The urine is stored in the urinary bladder. Then it passed to urethra. Then it is passed out from our body through an opening. It is urinary opening. Okay. Then this urethra is a muscular tube. The urethra is a muscular tube. Then we learn about an adult human being. An adult human being normally passes about 1 to 1.8 liter urine in 24 hours. An adult human normally passes 1 to 1.8 liter urine in 24 hours. Then the urine consists of different substances. Do you know which are the different substances contained in the urine? The urine consists of 95% water. 95% of water. The urine consists of Then the urine consists of 95% water. 95% water. Then 2.5% urea. 2.5% urea. Then 2.5% other waste products. 2.5% of other waste products. Other waste products. Once again, the urine consists of an adult human being normally passes 1 to 1.8 liter urine in 24 hours. It consists of 95% water, 2.5% urea, then 2.5% other waste products. And also the waste are removed from our body through sweating. We know that during summer seasons we experience sweat. So the sweat contains water and salt. The sweat contains water and salt. Water and salt. So we can analyze that the sweat contains water and salt because sometimes during summer season some white patches are formed in our clothes. That indicates our sweat contains salt. Okay, through sweat and urine, waste are removed from our body. So the urine contains water, urea and other waste products. Then the sweat contains water and salt. So the salt is an unwanted substance present inside our body. So it is passed out through sweat from our body. So we can analyze that the sweat contains salt. Through in summer season, some white patches are seen on our clothes. Then next one. Like human beings, some animals also excrete their waste excrete their waste. For example, aquatic organisms like fish. Fish also excrete their body waste into the water itself. So the aquatic animals like fishes excrete their cell waste as ammonia in the form of ammonia. Fishes excrete their cell waste in the form of ammonia. Fishes excrete their cell waste in the form of ammonia, which directly dissolves in water. Why? Because the fishes are present in the water. Then some land animals like birds, lizard, snakes excrete a semi-solid substances or semi-solid white colored compound that is called uric acid. Land animals like a snake, lizard, birds excrete their body waste in the form of a semi-solid substances. That semi-solid substance is called that semi-solid substance is called uric acid. Uric acid. Then in human beings, the major waste is urea, that is removed in the form of urine. So in human beings, waste is urea. It is removed in the form of urine. Next one, sometimes a person's kidneys may stop working due to the infection or injury. During that time, or as a result of kidney failure, waste products starts accumulating in the blood. Such persons cannot survive. So their body is so their blood is filtered periodically through an artificial kidney. So that process is called dialysis. That process is called dialysis. That process is called dialysis. This dialysis, sometimes person's kidney may not work. So due to infection or injury, as a result of kidney failure, waste products are accumulated in the blood itself. So such persons cannot survive. So during that time, the blood is filtered periodically with the help of an artificial kidney. That process is called what? Dialysis. That process is called dialysis. Once again about dialysis. Sometimes person's kidney may not work. So during that time, or as a result of kidney failure, so what happened? Yes, the waste products are accumulated in the blood itself. So due to this, what we have to do is we have to filter the blood periodically through an artificial kidney. Filter the blood periodically through an artificial kidney. That process is called dialysis. That process is called what? The dialysis. Okay, once again, what all things we learn? We learn about excretory system in humans. Excretory system in humans. We know that the excretory system in humans consists of kidneys, urinary bladder, urethra and ureter. So we know that two kidneys are there. Inside the kidneys there are so many capillaries there. So the capillaries helps to filter the blood. So the blood contains harmful and useful substances. The useful substances are absorbed back to the blood. Then the harmful substances are removed from the kidney through the urinary removed from the kidney through a tube-like structure that is called a ureter into the urinary bladder in the form of urine. That urine is stored in the urinary bladder. Then it passed into a muscular tube that is called the urethra. Then it passes out from our body through an urinary opening. Then an adult human being normally passes 1 to 1.8 liter urine in 24 hours. Then the urine consists of different substances. 95% water, 2.5% urea, then 2.5% other waste products are there in the urine. So then we know that then in the form of urine and in the form of sweat, the waste products are removed from our body. So the sweat contains salt and water. So we can analyze that salt is present in the sweat by as in summer season some white patches are formed in our clothes. That indicates the sweat contains salt. That is not needed for our body. Then next we learn like human beings, other animals also have waste products in their body. So it should be removed. So for example, we take fishes. So the fishes inside the body of fishes, ammonia is the waste product. So ammonia is removed from the ammonia is the cell waste. So it is removed from the fish's body into the water. It dissolves in water itself. Then for another example, snake, lizard, birds, uric acid is uric acid is another waste product present in these land animals. So it is removed from their body. In humans, urea is the waste product. The urea is removed from our body through urine. Next we learn about dialysis. What is dialysis? Sometimes persons kidneys may not work. So as a result of heart failure, then the waste products starts accumulating in the blood itself. Such persons cannot survive. So in that time, their blood is filtered periodically through an artificial kidney. That activity is called dialysis. Okay. Next, we are going to learn about transport of substances in plants. Transport of substances in plants. Like human beings, the plants also transport different types of substances for their need. So we know that the plants take water and the minerals from the soil through the roots and transport it to the leaves of that plant. So the leaves prepare food for the plant using water, carbon dioxide during photosynthesis. We know that we already learned the food is the source of energy, and every cell of an organism gets energy by the breakdown of glucose. Every cell of an organism gets energy by the breakdown of glucose. The cells use this energy to carry out the activities of life. The cells use this energy to carry out the activities of life. So we can say that food must be made available to every cell of an organism. Once again, transport of substances in plants. Then we know that plants take water and mineral nutrients from the soil through the roots and transport it to the leaves. The leaves prepare food with the water and carbon dioxide during photosynthesis. How the transport of water and minerals takes place in plants? Yes, we know that the water and the mineral nutrients are absorbed by the plants with the help of roots. So the roots contains root hairs. The roots contains root hairs. The root hairs helps to absorb water. The root hairs helps to absorb water and mineral nutrients dissolved in the water or dissolved in the soil. So the root hair helps to increase the surface area of the root. The root hair helps to increase the surface area of roots. So therefore the roots can absorb water and mineral nutrients from the soil. So in this way, the plants get water and minerals from the soil. Then the roots can absorb water and minerals from the soil. Then how the water and minerals get the leaves? Yes, with the help of some tissues. With the help of vascular tissues. Vascular tissues. We know that a group of cells is called a tissue. A group of cells. Cells are called tissue. So here for transport of substances in plants helps vascular tissue. So the vascular tissue means the implants have pipe-like vessels to transport water and minerals or nutrients from the soil. The vessels are made of special type of cells. So that is called vascular tissue. That is called vascular tissues. The plants have tube-like vessels to transport water and nutrients from the soil. The vessels are made of a group of cells or a group of cells or tissues, that is called vascular tissues. Vascular tissues. Okay. Then the vascular tissues are two types present inside the plant, that is xylem and phloem. The two vascular tissues are xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem. With the help of xylem and phloem, the transport of substances in plants takes place. Once again, we know that how water is absorbed by the plants with the help of roots. The plants absorb water, minerals and nutrients from the soil. The roots consist of root hairs. That root hairs increase the surface area of the roots. So the roots can absorb water and nutrients from the soil. Then that absorbed water is transported by the vascular tissues like the xylem and the phloem. Vascular tissue means in plants, the plants have tube-like vessels. That tube-like vessels helps to transport water and nutrients to different parts of the plants. So that is called the vascular tissue. The vascular tissues are xylem and phloem. These xylem and phloem vascular tissues helps to transport absorbed water and nutrients from the roots. Then about xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem facilitate the transportation of water, minerals and food through the plant. Xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem are vascular tissues. What are vascular tissues? In plants, tube-like vessels are present to transport water and minerals to different parts of the plants. That is called vascular tissues. That vascular tissues are xylem and phloem. It facilitate to transportation of water and minerals, and food throughout the plant. Then the xylem carries, first of all about xylem. The xylem carries water and minerals from the roots to the leaves. What is the function of xylem? The xylem carries water and minerals from the roots. Water and minerals from the roots to the leaves. Then the phloem carries the food prepared by the leaves to different parts of the food prepared by the leaves to different parts of the plants. By the leaves to different parts of the plants. Different parts of the plants. Parts of the plants. These are the functions of xylem and phloem. Once again, xylem and phloem helps the plants to transport substances they need. So, the xylem and phloem are vascular tissues, tube-like vessels. So, that tube-like vessels helps to transport water and nutrients. So, what is the function of xylem? It carries water and minerals from the roots to the leaves. We know that how the roots can absorb water and minerals. The roots consist. The root contains root hairs. That root hairs helps to increase the surface area of the roots to absorb water and minerals from the soil. Or water and minerals dissolves in the water. Water present in the soil. So, in that absorbed water present in the roots carries and it is transported to the leaves by xylem. Then phloem. Phloem carries the food prepared. How the food is prepared? The food is prepared with the help of water, carbon dioxide during photosynthesis. So that prepared food is the phloem carries the food prepared by the leaves to different parts of the plants. These are the functions of xylem and phloem. These are the functions of xylem and phloem. Okay. So once again about transport of substances in plants, like human beings inside plants, transport of substances takes place with the help of vascular tissues and the roots. We know that what are the two types of vascular tissues? Xylem and phloem. Okay students, so let's wind up the class. Okay, all of you read your text more and more times. Okay, thank you.